Okay, now this is a question. When 3 times the larger of two numbers is divided by the smaller, then the quotient and remainder are 2 and 7 respectively. So the quotient is 2 and remainder is 7. Okay. Now, before that, when 3 times the larger of two numbers, the larger number I'm taking as x and smaller number I'm taking as y. Okay. Now, what else? Can you tell me when two numbers are divided, what is the equation that is called? Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Yes, everybody? Am I right? The dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, since the two numbers are divided, we are going to use this algorithm. Okay. Division algorithm. Okay. So in the first chapter, I think we have gone through division algorithm. Okay. That was in class 10. Fine. Now, it is written that 3 times larger of two numbers. So that means larger I am taking x. So 3x of two number is divided by the smaller. When you divide it by smaller number, so that means divisor is y. Okay, the divisor number is y. Then the quotient and remainder are 2 and 3. Divisor we have got y. Quotient multiply. Quotient is 2 and remainder. See, quotient is 2 and remainder is 7 because it's written respectively. Okay, so remainder is 7. So what equation we have got? 3x is equal to 2y plus 7. Okay. Now you can say 3x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. So this is your equation. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, Advika. The question we left here. So I started. When 3 times the larger of the numbers is divided by the smaller, then the quotient and remainder are 2 and 3 respectively. You have to form an equation and respectively after that you have to find two solutions. So I have taken larger number as x and smaller number as y. And our division algorithm says that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. So same we have applied here. It is written when 3 times the larger number, that is 3x is equal to, it is divided by y. So divisor is y. Your quotient is given here. Quotient is 2 and the remainder is 7. And when I have written here, so we have got an equation. After solving this, we have got an equation 3x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now, tell me two solution of this equation. It is asking you here, na?
We can use split the middle.
Two solution. No, two solution means 2 points you have there, 2 ordered pairs. So, just quickly give me 2 orders pair. You have got x and y. Put any value of x, you put the value of y.
Okay.
Okay. So give me 2 points. Any 2 points you can give.
And 3 into 2 and 2 into 4.
So what value of x you have kept? Razan.
Ma'am, 2.
X you are keeping 2. So what value of y you have got?
Ma'am, okay.
Arham, you tell me one value. You can take x value as 0. So if you keep x value
Ma'am,
as
y value is 3, ma'am.
y value is 3. So we have got 0.2, 3. And if you will keep x as 0, then what you will get? Y value will be equal to, wait, y will be 7 by 2.
Oh, yeah.
Minus 7 by 2, in fact. Yes?
No, ma'am, not only 7 by 2 because it is minus 7.
See, if you will keep here 0, x value will be 0. So it will be minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. So 2y is okay, plus 7. Yeah. Wait, how 2y plus 7? 2y I will take here minus 7 by 2. No? Check, Shazan. It will be minus 7 by 2.
Yes, ma'am, I think actually I took correct, but the answer is wrong. Y is not equal to 3 because I didn't took minus 7.
Which one is wrong? The
I
second
have to put the value of x in the whole equation, no, ma'am. Like if it is 3, say minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0.
Yeah, in this equation, if you keep the value of x at 0, the first term will become 0, 3 into 0, 0, and it will get minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. See, I have written here. So you will get 2y is equal to 7. Yes? Wait, I will draw here and write. Correct.
Ma'am, I'm saying that my answer actually gone wrong somewhere.
Okay.
Ma'am, it is y equal to minus 1 by 2 for the for my one. Like if I put the value for x is 2.
When you have put y is equal to 2. So what you have got?
1 by minus 1 by 2.
Minus 1 by minus. Okay. So like this, you can use any value of x and correspondingly you will get the value of y. Okay. You can keep x value as 1. Example, if you keep x value as 1, you will get the corresponding value of y. So it will be what? 3 ones are 3 minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. So 2y will be equal to minus 4. Yes. So y is equal to minus 2. So 1 comma minus 2. Okay. So like this, you can get, so means there are infinite many solution. I told you. Okay. There are infinite many solution. So you'll keep on writing the value of x. You'll keep on getting the corresponding value of y. Okay. So if it is asking in the question for two solution, you can just write any two. You can choose any two values of x and get the value of y. If it is asking you 5, similarly you can do that. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Now method to check whether given pair of values is a solution of a given equation or not. Now sometimes it may ask you that you get an equation and you will get a point also. Okay. A ordered pair also, and it will ask you to find that or to check whether this ordered pair is the solution of the given linear equation or not. Linear equation two variable. Now how you will check that? You will put the values in the equation and check if LHS is equal to RHS or not. Okay, if LHS is equal to RHS, then that particular ordered pair is the solution of the given equation. Okay, for example, let's see the first one here. It is given. If you see the question number 7, I'll write here first. Okay, question number 7 first. So 2x plus 5y is equal to 9. Okay, this is the equation, and you have to check whether x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1 is the solution. Check x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Am I right? This solution. That is the solution. Okay. Now, if you have to check this, first take the LHS. Okay, LHS is equal to.
Madam, it is.
Yes, madam.
Ma'am, it is a solution.
Yeah, it is a solution. So let's see by proper means how you are going to follow the methods. So LHS is equal to 2x plus 5y. Now if we keep the value of x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1, what it will be? 2. So what you will get? You will get here 9.
4 plus 5 is 9.
Yeah. So now
9
this
equals to
9 is
9.
equal to RHS because your value in RHS is also 9. So you have got LHS is equal to, since LHS is equal to RHS, therefore x is equal to 2, comma, y is equal to 1 is the solution of, what is the equation? What was it? 2x plus 5y. 2x plus 5y is equal to 9. So x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1 is the solution of 2x plus 5y is equal to 9. Now similarly, everybody check for second and third. X plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now quickly tell me x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is a solution for this equation or not?
No, ma'am, because the value for x plus y plus 2
Yes.
is not equal to 0.
Which one?
Second one and third one.
Ma'am, it will be 9 equals to
No,
0.
ma'am.
It will be 9. 9 is not equal to 0.
No, ma'am. Man is not equal to 0.
And the third one? Third one?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. Ma'am, it is it's the same, ma'am. It will be 8 equal to 40.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for both, it will be not equal to. Rafi, you have also understood? Advika, any doubt?
That will become 8 is equal to, ma'am, that will become 8 is equal to 40, which is wrong.
Yeah, that's what you have to check. LHS is equal to RHS or not. Okay, you have got 8 and 8 is not equal to 14. That means LHS is not equal to RHS. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is not a solution for the equation. Okay, Ram?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's see method of finding the value of unknown when solution of equation is given. Okay. Now sometimes it may ask you that right now what you have seen, you have to check that the ordered pair, or you have to check that they are the solution of the equation or not. Now you will be given a pair of ordered pair. So check that, not to check, it will be given that this is a solution. Okay, you will already know that this is a solution. Now some value in the equation will be missing. It may be A, B, or something will be missing from the equation. Now you have to find out that missing value. Okay, now how can you do that? Let's see the question number 1.
Am I understood?
Okay, that's good. Let's see just one example, and the second one you will be solving, everybody. Okay. Now equation here, find the value of k for each of the following equation. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 is a solution. Now this time it is telling you that this is a solution. So 9, that means for this value LHS will be equal to RHS. And k is equal to 12, k, y is equal to 63. Now we have to find the value of k, and x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 is the solution. So we'll get 9k plus 12k is equal to 63. So what it will be? 21k is equal to 60.
K equal to 3, ma'am.
Okay. So this way also, these types of question also come. For second, tell me Shazam, for second, what will be the value of k? Yeah, positive.
Ma'am, is it 5? The value of k?
Ma'am, 5.
Yeah, very good. Everyone good. So now we are going to start another topic, graph of linear equation in two variable. Okay. Now we have already learned about how to plot a graph, I think. Okay. And everybody, anybody has any doubt in how to solve the graph? Have you done, all of you, have you gone through the assignment of COG, means coordinate geometry?
And today only you gave me assignment.
Yesterday you must have got the assignment. Yesterday
I
was
was
your
sleeping
previous
in the afternoon. Actually, I got very tired, so I slept today. That's why I did.
To go through the assignment, there are many questions and then just about how to plot the graph, to compare your ordered pairs, to find
You
out.
have been doing graph paper already.
Of course, you will be doing on the graph paper because in the plain paper you cannot plot the points. Okay, but in graph paper only you'll get the accurate points. Okay, so now everybody has learned about how to plot points on a graph paper. Now we have learned about how to find the values of a linear equation in two variables. Now everything will be merged. Okay, now this time what you have to do, you have to find first equation will be there. Okay, you have to, or maybe a statement form will be there. You have to find the equation. While reading the statement, you have to form an equation. Now from that equation, you are going to get the points for x and y. You'll keep the value of x and correspondingly you'll find the value of y. You will get 3, 4, 5 ordered pairs, and after that you will plot all those ordered pairs on the graph paper, and then you will join the points. Okay, understood everybody? Now let's see how we are going to plot the points. Now before we plot the point, everybody, I think you remember that what is the equation of general equation for your linear equation in two variable? Who is going to tell? General equation. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is your general equation. A should not be equal to 0 and b should also not be equal to 0, and they are integers. Okay. Now this is your general equation. Now when we are going to plot a point, first we will take in the respect of y. Not first, we'll always plot the graph in respect of y, means we make the equation with respect to y. So we'll keep y on the LHS side and everything will be on the RHS. So now when you will bring everything on the RHS, what it will be? A by bx plus c by b. Okay, so this will be your equation. Okay, you can say we write generally as the equation of the line is generally written as y is equal to mx plus c. This you will come across in 11th, I think. Y is equal to mx plus c, where this m we called as slope. Okay.
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
Graph. What will be the slope of the graph? Okay, we can draw a right angle line. Like this is your graph. So if you draw a straight line here, so what will be the slope? This m tells you the slope. Okay. So this is the main equation of your line, but right now you don't have to go all this. You don't have to deal with all this. You just have to remember that you will, when you are drawing a graph, then you have to draw the before that you have to make the equation with respect to y, like y is equal to mx plus c in this form. Okay, everybody, any doubt here? This is your first step. Okay, first of all, you have to form an equation. Sometimes you may not get a direct equation. You will get a statement form. Okay. I think I have told you that also how to get an equation from the statement form. Right now also we have done one, like we have created 2x plus 3y, where I have used the algorithm, division algorithm. So maybe you'll get a statement. So you'll get to first thing, get the quadratic equation, linear equation in two variable. After that, make the equation in the respect of y. Okay. Then after that, what you will do, you will put the value of x. Okay. Whatever from 0, generally we start from 0. So some positive value also you can keep, some negative value also. There is no fixed that you have to keep 0, 1, 2, or you have to keep -1, 0, 2. It totally depends on you. Okay. What points you want to take. Okay. So you can take for x as -1, 0, 1, -2, 2. Okay, these points you can take and correspondingly get the value of y. Okay, then you have to draw a chart like this, x, y. You'll get the value of x, corresponding value of y like this. Okay, right now I'm writing like this because I'm not solving any question. So, okay, now after getting the values, just you have to plot the points. Take a graph paper, plot all the points, join the points, and when you will join the point, you will get a straight line. Okay, because linear equation graph is a straight line. Okay, everybody. Now let's see a proper question. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, now draw the graph of the equation y minus x is equal to 2. You have to draw the graph. Yeah, no, we are saying
Y is equal to
y minus x is equal to 2.
y minus
X is equal to 2. Okay. Now first step will be what? To make the equation in respect to y. So it will be y is equal to x plus 2. Mx plus 2. Mx plus c. So this is I have converted it in this form. Now we will get the points. Okay. And always remember, when you are plotting the graph, minimum of 3 points. You can go till 5 points, 6 points also. Okay, totally depends. But minimum of 3 points. Always take 3 points. Don't stop after 2 points. Okay. Now x and y. Now if you keep the value of x as 0, so what value will be of y?
Value will be 2.
Okay. Now if I'll keep the value of x as 1, what will be the value of y?
4. Sorry, there
3.
will be 3.
Yeah. If I'll keep the value of x as -1.
If you keep it as -1, you'll get it as 1.
Yes, very good. Okay. We can take one more point also, maybe 2. So for 2, it will be 4. Okay. Now, any doubt how to get this point? I think Shazan, in class 10th polynomial chapter, you face, I think, one question you asked me that how to plot the points. I remember you asked me.
I understood how to plot points.
Yeah. So you are going to get the points like this. Okay. Now it's time for graph plotting. Now let's see the graph. Now, first of all, according to the values, you are going to plot the graph paper. It's not necessary that you have to use a big full paper. Okay. You can use that paper into small pieces also. Okay. Now we need the maximum. You can see the maximum value is 4, and that also on y-axis, positive y-axis. Okay. And on x, we need the maximum value of 2. Okay. So accordingly, first of all, let's draw the values. So it is x dash, y dash. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay. Now I'm going to plot the points with different color. Now we have to plot first point is 0, 2. So 0 on x-axis and 2 on y-axis. So it will be here. Any doubt? x1, y2, x1. At 1 you will be given and 3, y3. So I'll move 3. Minus 1, 1. So minus 1, 1. And what else? 2, 4. 2 and 4. Okay. So this is the graph. Okay. Now I should have plotted the points with different color. Is it visible, everybody? Okay. Any doubt in this graph plotting? Okay. Now I plot only 4 points. Yes, everybody. Now, if I'll ask you that here is a point, I can say maybe 1.5, comma 3.5. Now, is this point as a solution of this linear equation? Who is going to answer?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
What, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
First, let me clear the question. Yeah, I listen. See, you can see here point. I have marked the green color, Shazan, and everybody see. You can see here it will be 1.5. This point will be 1.5, and this point will be 3.5. Okay. Now this particular point, you can see that this lies on the graph. So will this point be the solution of the equation? I'm asking this. Now, Aram, you tell me
Yes, ma'am, it is.
why?
Because it's on the line.
Yes, because if this point lie on the line, then this will satisfy the line also. Okay. So this particular point will satisfy the equation. Okay. All the points that are going to lie on the line on the graph, they will satisfy the equation. Okay. Now the equation of the line. I'm not telling any equation. The equation of the line. What is the equation of this line? The equation of this line is y is equal to x plus 2. This point will satisfy y is equal to x plus 2, and many other equation also, but depends that which passes through that point. Okay. Now if I see this point, now this point, this will satisfy the equation. Whatever point is that? Okay, that is going. Sorry, that will satisfy. Okay. So understood how to plot the solve the equation, get the points and plot the points on the graph paper. Anybody any doubt? Advika, do you have any doubt? Let's see 1 or 2 questions. Okay, now here we have got the statement. So from the statement, first we have to derive the equation. First we have to find out the equation. Then after that we'll do all the process. Okay. Now from the statement, see the parking charges of a car in a parking lot is 30 for first 2 hours. So for first 2 hours you have to pay 30 rupees. That is the fixed charge. Okay. Now first 2 hours and 10 per hour for the subsequent hour. Okay, 10 rupees you have to pay for the all the rest of the hours. Now taking total parking time to be x. Now total parking time is x. X can be 10 hours, x can be 3 hours, it can be. So the total parking time is x. So if you need to find out for the what is the price for other hour, so how you are going to find out? What happened? What is this now?
So what was the question again?
Yeah, wait, Arnav, I think there's a problem. Yeah. Now. Question is on your screen. Is it visible?
Which question?
Question number 3, the parking of charges. This is question number 3, example number 3 in fact. Okay, the parking charges of a car is in a parking lot is rupees 30. Fixed charge is 30 for 2 hours, and for the rest of the hours it is 10. And we have given, it is given in the question that total parking time is x hour. Okay, and total charges as y. So the total charge that the person will pay is going to pay here is y. Okay, so now you will get a equation here. Now 10 rupees. Okay, so okay, now 10 is for rest of the hours, and total hour was x hour. The car was standing in the parking for x hour, but for 2 hours, for the first 2 hours we are going to pay a fixed charge, that is 30. So I'm going to minus that 2 hours from here. Why to include here? Because we have already paid for that 2 hours 30 rupees. So from the total hour I'm going to minus 2 and then multiply with the subsequent hour price. that is 10, and the person has paid the total charge as y. Okay, so this will be equal to y. So this is your equation. Now let's solve this equation. So it will get 10x minus 20. So it will be y is equal to, because we have to show in respect of y, so y is equal to 10x plus 10. So this is your equation. Color is visible, everybody? Okay. Yeah. So we have got the equation. Now second step is what? And I think I have made the equation with respect to y only. So now what is our second step? We'll plot the points. Okay. X, y. Okay. Now if you keep the value of x as 0, your y will be 10. Yes. If you keep the value of x as minus 1, then y will be 0. Yes. If you keep the value of x as 1, then y will be 20. Yes. Am I right? Okay. If you keep the value of y as 2, then it will be 30. And minus 2, it will be minus 10. Yes? Yeah, Ram? You're saying something?
Ma'am, at minus
Minus
2, it's 30.
minus 2.
No,
Minus
at
2, what will be? Minus 20, fine, plus 10. So it will be minus 10.
What that?
See, it is 10x plus 10. Yes? Y is equal to. So when you will keep the value of x as minus 2, so it will be minus 20. Yes, Anna?
Okay.
Plus 10, so it will be minus 10.
Oh, okay, I got it. So, like, 4 will be 50.
Yes. Sign was minus. If I put it plus, then it was. Now here, if you see here, now your x-axis is 0, minus 1, 1, 2, minus 2. But in your y-axis, you are having 10, 20, 30, 40, like this. Okay. So accordingly, we are going to plot the points. Okay. 1. Now in the y-axis, I am taking for 10 units. Okay. In x-axis, I am taking 1 unit, and in y-axis, I am taking 10 units.
Because, so you're making the scale distorted.
Actually, it should not be, but here I cannot make such a big scale. Okay. Either you can plot the 5 units. Okay. Both the axes, you can make 5 units.
It's distorted very much, ma'am.
What, Anna?
So the graph is very much distorted.
Yeah, actually,
But I don't have.
but-
It's the cortina turned on. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying that you're making the graph distorted.
I didn't understand you.
I'm saying that when you're putting 10 in the y-axis, are you making the graph distorted? Asking that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the 5 units I'm going to take.
Oh, okay.
Because you cannot take till 1 unit if you go, then you cannot take it in so far. Yeah. And moreover, the point will be very small here. Okay. So 5, 10, 20. Yes, Razi.
Ma'am, on graph paper, we will write at the corner that 1 square is equal to 10 units, like this.
Yeah, but I'm taking 5 unit here, so you'll take 5 unit here.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, it should be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You wrote 5, 10, 20, 25.
Sorry. 5, 10, 15. Just a minute. In fact, what you can do, you cannot make the graph properly like this. Okay, everybody. It's better that you make a distorted one only. I'll tell you. See, in the top right corner, you take at x-axis, 1 cube is equal to 1 centimeter. I'll tell you this way. It cannot be drawn like this graph. Okay. Okay. Just a minute.
Because it will almost look like y-axis.
It will not be a proper. Okay, so you will have to draw the graph like I tell you in the starting. You will write in the right corner that in x-axis, on x-axis, sometimes you have to take different values on both the axes. Okay, so that time don't write for one cube is equal to, in x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, and in y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Okay, because you have a limited area only. Okay, and you have to plot the graphs, and you should know that what is the measurement that you are taking. By seeing the graph only, you will get, everybody will get. Okay, but you cannot, if I'll write 5 units also now, then also in that 5 unit you have to plot all the points, so it will be very messy at one place. Okay, so better to mention it in the right corner and then draw it. It will be 10, 20. We don't have 15, no? 30, 40, 10, 20. Okay, now first point is your 0, 10. Okay, 0, 10. That will be this point. I'll use different color. 0, 10. Okay, minus 1, 0. Minus 1 is 0. 120. 120. Where is your 230? Minus 2, minus 10. Wait a minute. Minus 2, minus 10. Okay, minus 10. Minus 2, minus 10. These are already minus now. Minus, minus.
Minus 2, minus 30, right?
Minus 2, minus 2, minus 10. The value is minus 2,
Yeah,
minus
but
10.
there's plus.
Okay, so it will be, now when you will join the graph, it will be straight line. Okay, this will be the graph.
Ma'am, it's not totally straight.
Because it is not drawn on the graph paper. I cannot plot exactly.
Okay.
I cannot use a scale here on my iPad and just draw everything, Shazan. So you have to understand also.
No, I thought the graph is
So
not
when you will
straight.
draw on your graph paper, that's why we use graph paper. Okay. So for every cube, you have already the measurement. Okay. And there, when you plot the points, you'll get a straight line only. Okay. Here, it will be little zigzags all the way. Okay. Because I'm drawing with my hands. Okay. Sometimes I may be taking 1 centimeter. Sometimes it is less than 1 centimeter. Sometimes it is greater. So the graph will not look like properly straight. Okay. So go through the questions. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So any doubt in this question? Where's the question? Now, here at question number 4, we had a different question. Okay, from the choices given below, choose the equation whose graph is shown in the figure. Now, one graph is shown to you in the figure. Okay, and now you have given 3 equations. Okay, x plus y is equal to 2, x minus y is equal to 2, and 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. Now you have to tell which of the graph is of this equation, or which of the graph satisfy this equation. Which of the equations satisfy the graph. So who is going to tell how we are going to check this? Any idea?
Now
Yeah.
we can take one point from the graph and check if it
And then put the
goes
value
into
of
the
x and y.
equation.
Yes,
And-
but not only one point. Sometimes because in
Both of
a single
them.
point,
So
you
one-
can have so many lines. Okay,
So-
to check both the points. It is shown 2 points. Yeah, 0,
Okay.
comma 2 and 1, comma 1, comma 1.
It's not 3 points, right?
Yeah.
One is
Yeah,
two
actually it is showing 3 points. You can take this point also. 2, comma 0 also. Okay, check for all the 3 points that which equation satisfy all the 3.
Ma'am, the first equation satisfy for both the points.
Yeah, first equation satisfies both the points and the rest 2 are not satisfied. So in this type of question, you have to check the points and see that in which equation LH is equal to RHS, which the equation which give LH is equal to RHS, that equation satisfies the graph. Okay, or that is the equation for the graph, given graph. Understood, everybody? Any doubt in this questions?
No, ma'am.
Some more different types of question. If the point 2, comma 3 lies on the graph of the equation, this find the value of A. I think we have done this type of question. If the point lies on the graph, that means what? That is a solution of the equation. Okay, it is written here now. If the point 2, comma 3 lies on the graph of the equation, this the graph of the equation, this if the point is lying on the graph, that means this is the solution of this.
It's a solution of
So that is the solution. That means your LHS will be equal to RHS. Your only A will be not known. For example, it will be just simply solved like, which is the point 2, comma 3. 2, comma 3. And it is 2x plus AY.
Ma'am, answer is 2, A equal to 2.
Yeah, very good. So it will be 4 plus 3A is equal to 10. So A will be equal to 2 because it will be 6 by 4, not 6 by 4, 6 by 3. Okay. So now, question number 6. Find a point on x-axis from where graph of a linear equation 2x is equal to 1 plus 5y will pass. Now, tell me, find a point on x-axis. You have to find a point on x-axis from where graph of linear equation 2x is equal to 1 minus 5y will pass. Point on x-axis will be what? It can be any point on x-axis, but when the point lie on x-axis, you know that y will be 0. If a point lie on x-axis, that means y will be 0. So that means you can assume that point is x, comma 0, or you can write any variable, a, comma 0. You can write b, comma 0, anything you can write. Okay, it totally depends. I am writing as x, comma 0 only. Okay, so if I'm taking the point as x, comma 0 in this, and now what is there? Graph linear equation 2x minus 1 by 5y will pass. So you have to find the value of x. 2x is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 5y. Now y will be 0 because if the point will pass from the x-axis, the y will be 0. So 2x is equal to 1, only 1, will be only 1. Okay, so x value will be half. Yeah, so it will be, the point will be half, comma 0. Understood? These are the variety of question, means how much variety of question you can get. Okay, kitni variety of question aapko aa sakta hai exam mein, that variety of question I am telling you. Okay, so that you don't face problem. Okay, when the questions are there. Give the equation of 3 lines passing through 4, comma minus 5. How many more such lines are there and why? Now it has just given you a equation, a point 4, comma minus 5. And you have to tell 3 equations of a line which will going to pass through this point. Now you're going to do 3 equation of line. So you are going to form any equation. Just you have to check that when you are forming the equation, that equation satisfy this.
Ma'am, are you sure that it's maths?
This maths what means?
Ma'am, because force equals to m into a is physics formula. And the questions are just like physics.
Where you can see it's physics. In fact, you
Example number 8.
yeah, it is maths only. Why physics cannot be mixed with maths?
Yeah, it can, but okay.
And it is telling explanation that yeah, that physics formula is used, but that doesn't mean that it is totally physics. And
It
all
is maths, but physics is integrated in it.
And in fact, the ones who, when you go in 11, 12, most of the students, those who go for bio or preparing for biology or choosing a medical field, they don't take maths as their subject. Okay, they drop maths, they take any other subject. Some take maths and bio both, but it is not a good choice to take both the tough subject. So that time they face problem, many of the bio students in integration. It will become in physics and chemistry, both you will find so many integration, especially in physics. But they have to learn some of the formulas. Okay, so without mathematics, you cannot solve the equations of your physics also. Okay, and sometimes a little bit formulas can be used. Okay, and that is a basic one. That is very basic one. So first tell me, Shazan, all this discussion of waste. Okay, first tell me equations. It is asking you 3 equations that will satisfy the point 4 comma minus 5. Now you have to form an equation. You can form any equation with respect to x and y, but that should be very clear that this point should satisfy that point, that equation. Okay. Now here you can see there are already x plus y is equal to minus 1. Okay, if I write x plus y is equal to minus 1.
Ma'am, there are 3 equations.
Equal to minus 1. Now what was the point? 4 comma minus
4 minus 5.
Okay, now you can see.
Yes, ma'am. First one is it satisfies
So
that
simply now I can take x plus y. That means you can directly take as 4 minus 5 is equal to what? Is equal to minus 1. You can make an equation x plus y is equal to, because if you put here in the sign here minus, then it will become plus. Okay, so minus 1. Now similarly, you can form an equation like 4 plus minus 4 minus. This was plus, so you can form an equation for minus also. Okay, like you can write 4 minus 5. So 4 minus 5 will give you what? 9.
9.
Yeah. So now what will be the equation? X minus y is equal to 9. So one equation you can form like this.
Okay, I got it.
Have you understood this? How by just seeing the points, how you're going to form the equation in an easy way.
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can do some extra also, like 3 equation it is asking you. Maybe you can write 2 multiplied by 4. Okay. And then you can do plus 5. Okay. Or you can write another 3x or 2x. Okay.
So when you're taking the value for x as 2.
Plus 3y. Okay. So now what you will get the value of here? 2 4 is 8 plus minus 5 is 50. So you will get minus 8. Yes. Am I right? So what equation you have got here? 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. So in this way you can form the equation. Okay. And yeah, from a single point, there are infinite.
Actually, minus 7, it is not minus 8.
Oh, yeah, 7. Minus 7, huh? Or 7? Minus 7.
Minus 7, because 15 is in minus.
Okay. So now you have understood how you can form the equation. Now one more question is joined with this, that how many more such lines are there and why? Now there will be infinite many lines. Why? Because only single point is there. Not even 2 points are there. Single point is there. And from single point, you can draw so many lines. If I'll ask you, see a single point. Single point, how many lines can be drawn? So many lines can be drawn. That will pass that single point. Okay. So from a single point, yes, you can draw infinite many equations from single line. But if it would have mentioned you 2 points, then the lines would be.
There are only like one equation.
What? No, not only one equation. There also you can have many equations. Okay.
You can have, but not like straight lines.
Yeah. Okay. Understood? So now, question number 8. After this topic will be finished. I'll just give you a simple review. And in the next class, it's a very small topic. We'll see. Okay. The force exerted to pull a cart is directly proportional to the acceleration. Okay. So it is given to you. It is not just telling you that you're just going to put that physics formula. It is explaining you everything. The force exerted to pull a cart is directly proportional to the acceleration produced in the body. Express the statement as a linear equation. Okay. So F, it is telling you that F is directly proportional to A. Okay. Now, it implies that F is equal to ma. Okay. Express the statement as a linear equation to variable by taking the constant mass equal to 6 kg. Okay. We know that F is equal to ma. So Now constant mass value, it is telling you 6 kg. So we have formed an equation of F is equal to 6A. This is your equation. F is equal to 6A. Okay. Now we have got the equation. Now what else it is telling you? Also draw the graph between the force and the acceleration when the acceleration produces 5. Now it is already telling you the value, the points. Okay. So the points of acceleration are like if you say x, if you are assuming that A is as x, so x value is already given. You just have to find the value of y. So for 5 meters per second, value of F will be what? 30, and F value for 6 meter per second, 36. Okay. So what point you have got here? You have got here 5, 30 and 6, 36. So these 2 points you have to plot. That's it. Nothing tough here. Okay. Any doubt? So I have completed this topic, and in next class, a very small topic is left. That is equation of x-axis and y-axis. Equation of x-axis, y-axis means when the point is on the x-axis. Okay, when the point lies on the y-axis. So that means if a point A lies on x-axis, y will be 0. If the point lies on y-axis, x will be 0. Okay, so we'll just after that topic, this chapter is finished.